while she's active, when an
Was that a
opposing
fist?
sidekick is fielded, she deals 1 damage to your opponent.
Person fields
So he's kind of
sidekick
got
from
this
use.
double-edged sword here.
Sounds
You field a
good.
sidekick, you take a damage. I field a sidekick,
Alright.
something of yours is going to take damage.
Great start here. I'm going to
We've
buy
got
a
Trey
wasp.
rolling off with a first turn
Pass.
wasp. This wasp is really cool because it's got a tune, and also when you use a tune, she gets +1 attack and
I should probably know
defense.
what the hell I
So
want to buy on the first turn.
I think what he's trying to go for here
Nah,
is
Charlotte Flair.
setting up a chair to deal some attune damage as well as
Pass priority and turn to
get
you.
her in with that buffed up wasp.
That's not what
Classic
we want.
chair
Roll with
moves.
these Sidekicks. And I'm gonna
So
buy
Robbie
Baron
going for a
Zemo.
turn 1. I can't
And
see
pass.
what that die was that he purchased.
So purple die. I think it's a
Going for
Charlotte
Baron Zemo on
Flair.
Turn 2.
I'm going to.
I'm doing such a terrible job of commentating. I know it.
Can you hear me,
But that's
Joe?
okay. We're gonna move right along. Robbie's got question mark,
Hello,
question
check
mark,
1.
fist, and bolt.
I don't know if you can hear me. Joe, can you hear me?
I cannot hear you, Russ. Just barely.
Just barely.
Yeah, I'll
I
try
didn't
and
change
pass.
anything, by the way. Maybe, I don't know if you did or not. Maybe I just need to yell more.
Right.
It looks like a
I feel
Charlotte
like
Flair
it'll
and a Falcon.
Answers here.
We do something here.
No, I lied. Charlotte Flair and Captain America purchased by Robbie so far. Trey with the Wasp.
Let's reroll Wasp.
There it is. Wasp
Okay, yeah, we'll
in the
pay
field.
one
We do know
field
this is going to be one of
and we're
his...
gonna buy our first chair.
There it is. Give him the chair! Steel chair in the use pile for Trey. Again, like Joe said, going to be using that attune keyword to deal damage, as well as cycle his
Okay, I think we're back.
sweet
We're good.
old...
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. For some reason, my speakers like to every time you jump back into the Discord,
Okay, we're
it
just
likes to
gonna
say, "Hey,
keep
you're
the
too
roll,
loud,"
pay the
and it
2
turns
to
you down
field
for some
cast
reason.
at level 3,
Just like
and then
ducks me
field
under.
sidekick.
Yeah, you're too turned up. Can I
I'm
get
too
you to just
turned.
turn it down a
And
little
turn to
bit?
you.
Sorry, y'all.
Alright.
2 turn. 2 chains. They call me 2 chains, but I got me a few on.
Nice. Hit him with the spice.
I think this purple die here is a Charlotte Flair on Robbie's
No,
side.
the purple die on on Robbie's side is a Charlotte Flair. The purple die on Trey's side is a
Okay.
Baron Zemo.
Ah, the
Field
Baron.
Sidekick.
Classic Baron Zemo.
Um,
I do like the foil Rennet Tilly Trey's got over there. I really dig that. Trey's playing a couple foils today. We saw the
let's
super rare
buy-
multiple man foil on Bodie's team in round 1, and now we've got some extra swag over here as well. The super rare Bat Cave as well. Speaking
And
of continuous
then-
I think
actions,
the Bat
White
Cave is just a
Tiger.
flex. I honestly think it's just a flex.
he's like, you know what cards are cool and that I can't play
and
anywhere else?
pass
Bat Cave.
turn.
Well, he's going for the chair smash for 1 here. So what he's going to do is he's going to pull not 1, not 2, but all of the chairs from underneath the mat and underneath the ring, and he's just going to get them lined up. And he's just going to do a wham, bam, thank you, ma'am.
I think one of the biggest flexes that we could see tonight is if somebody started buying they bought all of their own chairs and they started taking their opponent's chairs.
So if a character's
Like,
stunned,
that's when you know.
do they just effectively have blank text?
No, they just can't.
They
just
cannot attack or block whenever they're stunned. And if they're dealt damage, or I mean, if they're KO'd while stunned, and after the Booker T action is used, then they get sent back to their card.
Yeah,
Okay.
but it doesn't affect your team very much.
Yeah, I was trying to think like
Also, the stun token can be removed anytime that you can use a global
You
ability by
pay.
paying 2, yeah.
gotcha.
But they can also
Okay.
be stacked. So you.
So
can
another, we were
5
just
cents
talking about
dollars.
flexing on somebody. And
Yep.
he's got Phoenix Force Magneto here.
Okay, all right. So much
2
flexing
loose
going
items.
on. I mean, and let's
Trey
be honest,
is at maximum flex over here.
oily
And,
men.
Pass priority.
That's a
and
flex.
Turn to you.
This is the
Alright,
WWE,
2 in the
folks.
bag.
Trey's got 2 in the bag. He's going to try to pull his first chair of
2
the match.
more.
He does
All
not.
sidekicks.
Dodges them. 4 sidekicks this turn. 2 more chairs.
And we're gonna buy 2 more chairs.
Hey, I've seen the future.
And pass.
Man, that was
So
that was
should only
good.
be
That was
2 in
really
here.
good.
I'm not going to say we're twins, but
Filling.
All right, so we're gonna get a Charlotte Flair lined. Hopefully, we get a Charlotte Flair lined up. Ooh, and this is interesting because he brought a Lois Lane in.
Awkward.
Charlotte Flair says, when she's active, when an opposing sidekick is fielded, she deals 1 damage to your opponent.
Reroll.
So
all
just
of
going to be
these.
some little paper cuts when Trey tries to build a wall. Because again, the
Okay,
if
so
blocker
gonna
situations
pay the
become a
mask to
thing, then you
field
can always
her
count on your
at level
sidekicks. But if you have
2.
to, or if you're getting penalized for fielding sidekicks, that's a
And
pretty
I'll
good.
field Lewis for
pretty good
free
So I think the
at
name of this
level
team is
3,
stop hitting yourself,
means you're gonna
because
take-
from what I
nope,
see,
never
you're
mind.
damned if you do and damned if you don't.
Oh, yeah,
Every time a
Charlotte Flair
sidekick is
mixed up
fielded
his
on
name.
either side of the field.
Charlotte Flair's the one, when you field a sidekick, you'll take damage.
Gotcha.
Got him.
But I'm now going to White Tiger.
There it
which then
is.
means
White Tiger
you're gonna
Global.
pull out a sidekick
Oh.
and take 1 damage.
Pay 1 fish.
Genius.
And then I don't
Genius.
have, these are both then out of play.
Okay.
So
So did Trey just take 1
And
damage or
then-
2?
I will
So who's?
He took 1 from
God.
Captain America and 1 from Charlotte Flair, maybe?
I'll actually go ahead and attack.
Hang on,
with
just 1 second, because I.
my 2 sidekicks.
How
How
and
much
Lewis.
total damage was dealt from the fielding of
the
those sidekicks?
1.
Just
So
one
1
to
to
Trey,
Trey, correct?
Yep. A
Nice.
whopping 1.
All right.
So it's 1-1s and 2-2.
And I'll block all of them with sidekicks.
What you got back there?
Can
Okay.
you hear this? I'm so sorry.
And then
Yes. That's like some
Capability,
babbling
I
child,
now
and I'm
get
like,
to
I don't know what's
prep
going
2
on. Some,
die
Perfect.
I think it was a
when psychic
ritual.
character's
You know what's
KO'd.
good is that you couldn't hear what she was saying.
Oh, it's like Ross is stupid. I hate it.
And
Let's be honest.
Careful there,
there's this
Nikki.
thing
Don't
called
go all
clickbait.
midsummer on us.
And it often starts with my kid wrote a song called "I Wonder What's Inside Your Butthole." Quite honestly, it slaps, and then I had to click it.
Oh, yikes.
Sorry,
It
Rand.
slaps, folks.
It slaps. It's a banger. It's a true banger.
No.
Don't want to feel
All right, there's Baron Zemo. The Storm is a double energy, as well as the Chair double energy currently.
Well, hang on. Can you ask Nikki what was the name of that song that slaps?
The name of the song was what is it? What's
Daggone.
inside your butthole or something like that.
Well,
She said it was some sort of clickbait
Yeah.
article or something. I don't know.
are
Oh,
going to
Trey coming in with the Baron Zemo.
pay
This is
1
some
to
hotness here.
field
That's
Baron
right.
Zemo.
Baron Zemo, whose
Each
card
Each time
text.
you use an action die, you may pay 1 to put it into your prep area instead of your use.
There
So
we
he's
go.
getting that chair lined up nice. Oh, actually, he's getting that Booker T lined up real nice.
Ooh. Ooh.
Because remember, it's a continuous, so he can't really send it to the prep unless it's a non-continuous basic action.
That's right.
Buy all of your chairs.
Oh,
By all. Well, we
You
did it,
thought all
folks.
3.
I
How did
don't-
we get
all
here?
3 of my
I'll be
cards.
honest though.
We did it.
Because I honestly lost track. I wasn't paying attention.
I don't
I was
think.
about to ask you
I don't
that
think Trey
anyways.
knows that this isn't gonna work the way he thinks it is. The Baron Zemo not gonna work
Guess it doesn't really matter what color they are.
because
Okay,
an action.
achievement unlocked. All your chairs are belong to us.
And then-
There we
Because
go.
an
That's
action,
time.
like Joe was saying, a continuous basic action is actually used in terms of
Should be
game
3 in
text
here.
when you put it into the field.
Yep.
So, he will get the attune. He will get the attune from using the action. However, he will not get the chair effect
Okay.
if he would like
I
to
just
send it
don't
to
think-
prep.
I don't think he knows that. As far as the little caveat with the prepping and continuous actions, because it's not an immediate use thing, so they don't automatically go to the use
gonna
pile. And
roll
whenever he tries to whenever he tries to effectively use its effect, it will still go to the use pile.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, if this could be the biggest brain play ever, he could
I
keep
keep
a
on
couple
forgetting
in the field,
Venom isn't
and then
Charlotte
when he
Flair.
has enough to like essentially
want sidekicks
blanket the
right now.
entire opponent's field, he could use the rest of them
Stuff. Oh,
and
well.
just for the attune damage, and then prep them again. Maybe I don't know.
Well, I guess I'm feeling all these.
Oh
They're
my
all
gosh.
1-1s.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
And,
So that's 3 damage to Trey, thanks to Charlotte. No, sorry,
No.
it's
not
when
yet.
Trey fields a sidekick. That's right.
Yes, it's whatever Trey does. So the thing is, he really needs to get that Lita lined up so he can clear the board, because Lita is the one that deals damage to target's character die every time one of Robbie's sidekicks is fielded.
Yeah. That's when things are really going to get wild with this White Tiger Global
What's the
that
stats on
forces
your,
both players
Oh, never
to
mind,
field the
it's not gonna
sidekick.
matter. I was thinking
Man,
I could
just
force
looking at
block it,
Robbie's
but I'm gonna be
team,
attacked
he's
with a
all
bunch
in
of
on the
shit,
sidekick plan because he's got Vindom.
so,
That while he's active, opposing psychic character dice cost 1 more energy to field, and then when they do field, when he does field a sidekick, deal 1 damage
I
to target
will just
opponent. I mean, he's
buy
got it all
a-
covered as far as sidekicks go.
Bingo. I mean, and then he's playing the life gain Falcon. While Falcon is active, when your
This was
opponent
a
fields a
mess,
sidekick,
sorry.
gain 1 life, unless your opponent would rather
Falcon, see how
KO
that
one of their
goes.
character dice. So,
He's
yeah.
like, hey, I heard you like sidekicks. Well, so do I. Here at Sidekick Surplus, we've got all your sidekicks needs covered.
Oh,
It's gonna get wild.
What's her defense?
I really hate.
She's a 1/1.
I really hate that I'm gonna have to break the news to Trey that his
And
Baron
if I
Zemo
knock
is
out
not
your
gonna work the
sidekicks, I
way
take
he thinks it's
damage.
going to.
No, if
No,
you
no,
knock
no,
out
no.
a
I
sidekick,
want to see the look on his
dies.
face, or the proverbial look on his face.
Yeah.
I
I
don't
mean,
think I have
he
anything.
has 6 chairs at his disposal.
He's gonna load the Chairzuka, and he's gonna realize it's gonna misfire.
I mean, it will fire, but it just won't refire.
I assume you want my Lewis Lane to go through.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
Trey's only gonna be able to
Take
block 1
damage
here.
there.
Yep. And then
That's
I
my
crit
favorite
2.
song. Which one, Buck Rogers? Sorry, I just saw this.
The butthole song that you were just talking about. That
Ah,
Nicki said slapped.
classic. What's inside your butthole?
Okay.
Alright.
All right,
If
Lois.
that is a thing, I applaud you, good sir.
Yeah,
But
one
otherwise,
dice in the
that's a really
bag,
good bit.
and I'm refilling with just so many chairs.
The Ross is dumb song. Oh, yeah. The one that I said it was. Ross is so dumb and I hate him because he's so
It's
stupid.
just all sidekicks, though.
Trey got 4 sidekicks, no chairs in this roll.
And I
Holy
do not wanna
sidekicks,
field
Batman.
Sidekicks.
Charlotte Flair is not incentivizing the fielding of sidekicks.
Okay.
Trey might forego it here to have a sidekick blocker, but
That sucked.
really, this turn was sort of over after he pulled no chairs, to be
I'm
honest.
not gonna field
So
this
Trey,
sidekick.
so Trey is looking at his pile of surplus chairs in the corner
Actually, you
of
know
the
what? I
ring,
am gonna field it.
and he
Okay,
can't
I'll
reach
take
over
the
for
one.
him. He just can't reach him. So
Gotcha.
he's looking and he's like, "What do I do? What do I do?"
They're backing the truck down the ramp to the
I can buy
ring. They're
anything
backing the
else.
truck down, and he's going to
I can
unload
buy
the
a
chairs
Batcave,
here in
but I
just a
don't want
second.
one.
Oh yeah. You know what he's
Same
missing?
situation I had
He's
last
missing
time.
multiple man
I didn't
pile
even
on.
bring
That's
the
a
dice
true
for
flex
it.
right
Oh
there.
Never
man,
mind.
if
I literally
only.
just was like, I need one more card to put on this team. That sucked. What a terrible turn.
Did Trey
I'll
just explain
pass.
his Batcave choice that it was just
Gotcha.
one card he needed on the team?
I told you, he's just going for a
I think
flex.
it's 4 and back.
Which is actually funny
I got
because
3.
Trey's team could easily be played as a orange team if he just went and bought the Colossus Wolverine promos, because those cards are gross in conjunction.
Yes. Oh yeah. I think he was looking for a little style, a little flair. Woo!
Oh.
As you
A
would
little
have it.
flare. Nature boy. Woo! Reg is going to sleep. Nighty night, Reg.
Going to reroll.
Thanks for dropping in, brother. Always fun to have you.
Remember, Reg, keep
Okay,
your chairs
yeah,
warm.
next.
All right. You never know who's gonna need it.
Keep your friends close and your chairs closer.
That's right.
Okay, so I'm going to spend.
Walrus
Back
here.
to Robbie in the surplus
you don't have to
sidekick
use that.
store, where he has all your surplus sidekick needs
I'll
covered.
spend these
That's
5
right.
to buy myself a Venom.
Gonna buy a Venom. There's the one we were
Field my
talking
2
about. Forces
sidekicks,
your opponent
dealing 2 damage.
as if Charlotte
have-
Flair was not
you don't
incentive
have
enough.
Venom.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
gonna forget
It's like
every
he's giving
until
himself
I
his
get
own
him out.
discount.
No,
at his own
Hamid
store.
CR,
That's
the
how I
newest
Um,
follower of the stream. Thank you, Hamid CR. Welcome back, by the way. Appreciate you
What's
being
the
here.
stats on your,
How's your Tuesday night going? We're playing a little Dice Masters,
Zima's-
rolling some
Zima's
marbles.
a twin,
Maybe we can roll
2-4,
some
and
marbles here in a
Velocity's
minute. I
2-3.
actually forgot to do it in between rounds.
Okay, so I'm gonna.
What was I
force
Is it
thinking?
gonna kill it?
Zemo to attack.
Is it gonna kill it if you
the
do get it started
shield,
up? Because I mean,
and then
we can abandon the chat and then let you do your thing.
I think it's only the
It's
I think
No.
it's only that
Yeah, I'll block
weight
the
screen
cast
that's
KO it. Those cast
pulling a
are
lot of
5/5.
CPU.
Oh, because you can pick other.
So if
blockers.
I don't use that overlay, so it's on a
sorry,
different
you're-
overlay.
you-
So we'll try
you're
it here in a
making him
minute.
You're making Zemo block, right?
Yes.
Gonna use the Booker T Global
And
to
then
make
what's your
Baron
cap
Zemo
stats?
block.
5-5?
5/5.
It's a 5/5 Captain America versus
Yeah,
a
I'll just take that hit on Zemo.
Okay.
Zemo's just gonna
Gotcha.
get smacked by Captain America.
And
Trey has 3 energies to waste. Gonna draw 4 and hope he gets some of his chairs this turn.
Wait, how many chairs is that?
Better roll.
Okay,
2
all right,
chairs.
2 chairs. Here we go.
All of this better.
Just
roll.
call him 2 chairs.
2 chairs.
You've
Oh
gotta be
my
freaking
gosh.
kidding me.
No
None of
attune
it? Not a
triggers
single
and no
thing?
Baron Zemo.
All right.
Which is
Hamid
fine.
CR wants to know, Ross, what is this stream currently sponsored by? What
shoot.
company is it that you are drinking?
Let me tell you, we are drinking the finest
Bye.
foreign brew, Miller Lite. Miller Lite sent us a whole 18-pack of these for $15.
By Colossus.
Yeah, we're drinking Miller Lite tonight.
And
Hamid CR, how are you, man? How's Tuesday treating you? Did you compete in the marbles tourney this afternoon?
Jeez, another.
I know there was
I know
a
Ross
big
did.
one.
And
I
Ross,
did.
why don't you tell us what placing you got in a couple of those races? Cause
I got a
Man,
4th place, and
pass.
then I went and cooked dinner instead. I didn't stick around too long.
Be 2 in bed.
I'm in a country that's not allowed drinking.
Yeah, we-
Interesting.
Oh, no, I'm sorry, man.
I will say there are better things in life than drinking, but there are a few things
What
in life.
country? Is it county that is not allowed drinking? Because I can't think of a single country that does not allow drinking.
Yeah, I mean, unless you're not of an age in your country that you are allowed to drink.
Okay, so gonna
Here's the Falcon
keep
and
the
Lois
roll.
Lane for Walrus.
Pay the fist. No,
Again, the
that's not,
Falcon
that's
has the
shield.
enlistment keyword.
Field,
While he's
level
active, when your
2,
opponent fields a sidekick, gain 1 life unless your opponent would like to KO a character.
Field.
It's a country.
Interesting.
There are
I wonder
plenty.
what country that is.
Yeah, I imagine I don't know
then
much
I'll activate
about
the White
other
Tiger
countries, to be
Global.
honest.
I
As
don't have
as
anything
dense
in
as
my
that
use.
may make me sound,
I do.
And so you'll
there
take
is no age
one
limit. There just
damage
is no
and
drinking
then-
I mean,
allowed.
Oh, I'm at
Ross,
4
I was gonna
anyway,
say
so Falcon's
you should
ability
have just
is
been
good.
like, you should have been like, damn it, Joe, I'm a math teacher,
And,
not a geography teacher.
As long as I don't
I'll
have to.
attack.
Oh, here we go. Some big attacks
Oh.
here. 2 Lois Lane, 2
2
sidekicks.
sidekicks, a 1/1, and then this one's gonna be a 2/2.
All right, I'll block the 2/2. And
Trey is managing to stay alive because those chairs just didn't work for him. They
block one of the
malfunctioned.
1/1s
That is the
as
second
well, so
time
I
this
just
stream
take
that we've
1
had
damage,
malfunctioning chairs.
Well, to be
Ladies and
fair,
gentlemen.
he still has 4 chairs
So I
in the
have,
bag. I
3
don't think
attacks.
he's
He's gonna
too
get that chair super
sad.
loaded and
Oh,
ready
2
to fire.
sidekicks and a
Ezad, welcome to the stream. My name is Ross. If you need anything, let me know. We're playing
So
some
how much
Dice
damage
Masters.
total was that during the attack step, gentlemen?
2 damage.
2
It was 2
damage
damage.
to Trey. Down to
Back
17.
repped.
It's Saudi Arabia. Well, greetings.
Okay.
What time is it in Saudi Arabia right now? It's got to be.
Yep.
Close
gotta
to
be like-
4 o'clock.
All right.
I mean, yeah. I don't even want to guess the difference because then I'll look like a silly willy. Trey pulls at least a few chairs from his bag. Let's see what he's got.
And they really honestly don't do
2 chairs.
Oh,
there
here
it
it
is.
is.
2
Gonna
chairs
get that
and 2
chair super
sidekicks.
loaded.
We're gonna
We've got
reroll both
Wasp
these
on the ready
sidekicks.
with those chairs.
Oh my gosh.
I cannot see the stats on Robbie's
Okay,
Falcon,
well,
but we do know that Lois
let's hit
Lane, I think, is
things
a
with chairs
1/1,
because
and
it's
she
more
would
fun
die
that
from a
way.
throne chair.
So we're gonna hit.
And interestingly
Lois
enough,
Lane
I
with a
believe
chair.
Charlotte Flair also has low defense stat. Oh no, she doesn't. In this
we're
case,
gonna
she's a
hit-
Put this
3-3,
over here
4-3,
instead
and
of by chair.
5-4. I think she's on her
and we're gonna
4-3
hit
side.
Cap with a chair as well.
Yeah, it looks like she's on her 4-3 side.
There you go. Lois Lane
Hits
and
Cap with the
Cap
chair.
have been chaired. Robbie is showing this by putting action dice on top of the
It's
dice to
there.
show that they can't
Because
attack or
the stun
block.
goes on their card, so it's not
That's
just
very
Buck
interesting.
Rogers trying to get a boss battle
That
going,
actually
folks.
makes
If you'd like
a
to, it is
That doesn't make me
5:37
good. I was
a.m. in
like, this is
Saudi
gonna
Arabia.
be
That's
alright.
awesome. Well, thank you for being here in the middle
and
of
then
the
I'm
day
gonna
slash
buy a
night.
Booker T.
Booker T.
And
Trey's buying a Booker T. This is our first
pass.
Booker T table smashing action that we've seen tonight.
So Hamid, are we doing you a service by drinking on the stream, or are we doing you a disservice? Is this hurting you or helping you cope with the sobriety in the country?
I like that roll.
See, that is how much I like the stream. I
Good
really
thing I have a
appreciate
reroll.
that, man. I appreciate it.
Unless it's gonna be like all.
Walrus hates everything he rolled. He's going to go for the reroll here.
Ah, there it is.
There's the venom.
we go.
Oh no.
Yep, things are about to get wild. Venom is going to further tax
So I'll
Trey
pay
for
the,
fielding sidekicks.
To field him at level.
Dude, I'm fasting
2.
too. It is fasting season. I apologize that
And
I hope that I'm not
I'll
making that any harder for you than it needs to be.
make
So,
the White Tiger Global.
White
cool thing
Tiger
about
Global?
fasting is that a lot of people use it, and,
So
and
it's
it's
gonna be
actually
2
very
damage.
beneficial to
Like-
you. A lot of fitness gurus use fasting.
Yeah, that will be 2
Ross, you
damage,
said
so
yourself
1
that
from
you
Charlotte Flair and 1 from
do you
Venom.
believe in fasting?
And
Do I what?
then I'll
Do you
pay
believe in fasting there?
2 to-
I've never
Whenever it
done
comes to, like,
fasting as
fitness.
a fitness
Cap.
thing. No, I never have.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Well, I've done it as both a fasting thing and a religious thing, and it's
then-
also, it's actually really beneficial. I love it.
Nice. I've never done the
Oh, that is gonna.
fitness
Is that game?
type.
I don't know, I'm at 11.
11.
I've got 2 blockers.
Trey's at 11. Man, where have we been? Chairs have been flying left and right, and we don't even know what's
Won't
going
quite
on.
be game.
Wait, what did I just hear? Someone's at 11
She's
health?
Stunned.
Trey is at 11 health.
Attack with the
Oh
side.
That last attack was pretty big, actually. He had
And-
3 characters go through.
Oh, yikes.
All
right.
Block.
I guess Trey wanted to
Wasp.
keep his wasp alive.
Gotcha.
I think
priority
Trey
and
not very happy that his
I think you
Baron
need to
didn't
run it
roll,
out,
but
right?
really I'm pretty happy because of that way I
Oh,
don't
yeah.
have to explain to him that
Empty
that doesn't
bag.
really work that
So
way.
he should still be up here.
We're still gonna have to break it to him softly though.
That's right.
There's
But maybe he's
those
We're
already.
gonna have to.
3, and then we're just gonna. Oh my god! Oh, there's so
Oh,
many
he
dice
did
on
buy
that
some
bag.
big boy Colossus. I don't know if he bought a Deadpool or I mean sorry from the
Okay,
Deadpool
Zemo
He
open.
hasn't bought a Wolverine,
although-
no, not
Oh,
yet.
here
It's
comes
gonna
the
be
here
pretty
comes
hard
the
to actually accomplish
the Baron
something
Zemo,
because
though.
his fielding costs suck.
Now, Ross,
Sprinkles the
when you
cake
break
mix
it
it
to
up.
him,
It doesn't matter because it's not like I'm
when
gonna
you
be able
when
to
you
roll
break it to him,
anything.
Ross, make sure you coddle
Oh,
him
my
and
Lanta.
gently caress his head to make sure that he knows.
I will.
Okay?
Well, we have
You
plenty
gotta
of
break
chairs
it
to
to
sit
him.
down on. I'll say,
His
Trey,
turn,
Trey, you need
so
to sit for
Let's
this.
save that. We did get.
Pull up a
Ooh,
chair.
there it is,
Okay,
Baron
We're
and.
happier. We're going to pay the 2 to field Zemo and Storm.
Oh no, he's not gonna have any energy left to use the Baron effect though.
Oh, you know what? I used those 2 chairs and I had Wasp out. You should have taken 2 damage like a really long time ago. But I think you actually might have gained it all back by now.
The life-
I would just wait on that. I would
Well,
wait on
yeah.
that determination, Ross. I would just wait on that.
we'll just soft throw it
So
in there and
now
see
I'll
what
use
happens.
a chair. We're gonna hit Cap again.
Trey's gonna use the chair and hit Captain
Actually, what's the
America.
attack on
With the chair, wham! Takes the
Uh,
chair out from under the apron and just slaps Captain America across the face.
From the storm.
actually,
right?
you
Okay,
Bazinga.
now
Two
he's
from
now
Storm
he's
and-
taking 2
Wasp.
damage.
It's been so long since my team has done anything.
Robbie's
and I
taking 2
think
here.
that worked.
I
Robbie's taking
Forgot
2
which
damage
storm you
thanks
had.
to the attune
Don't have
keyword
any
and
additional things to pay.
2 of his characters now,
Anything
Lois Lane
to
and
move,
Captain
so I
America,
believe
cannot attack or block unless
That is my turn.
2 energy is paid per token to remove those.
But honestly, I think Robbie, owner of Sidekick Surplus Store, does not care about stunned characters.
Yeah, I mean, he's got enough stuff. He's got enough stuff that it's, stunning 2, not a big deal. But again, Trey has 6 chairs. He could essentially stun every card on Robbie's team.
Trey is going to become popular
Okay,
for
so
founding the
I'm going
meme. I
to-
have 6 chairs. Your argument is invalid.
2 to unstun Cap.
Gonna unstun Cap for 2 energy.
Pay these 2 to unstun Lewis.
Oh no.
Lois gets
Field my 2
unstunned as
sidekicks.
well.
That's
I
gonna
can
be 4,
see it.
down to
I
7.
can see the end. It's drawing near.
And then White Tiger.
Dealing 2 damage
that's
to
gonna be-
Trey, and also dealing an additional damage from the White Tiger Global.
Because you can't field anything, right?
Correct.
Okay.
So gentlemen, that was 3 total damage, correct? Putting Trey at 8.
I'm at.
We
No,
have
I'm
a
at
6.
6.
He's at 6. Okay,
Sorry,
thank you.
keep on forgetting we're on stream. I need to like talk.
Trey's at
That's
I
6.
6
understood it.
damage, Russ. I mean, he's at 6 life.
Okay, and
Nice,
then
nice.
where did I?
Also, just as a disclaimer for anybody who plays on the stream, if you are the streamed match, don't worry about catering in any way to the commentary.
Ross will
Oh,
ask,
fuck, we can do
but while I'm here, we will ask if we
Oh,
need to be
attack with
updated.
In conjunction, we will figure it out. And if we
Like
don't,
free
no big
sidekicks
deal.
on
As long as the
Lewis Lane.
players know what's going on, that's the main issue.
Okay.
So
I'd
one
be-
more.
So Robbie
2-2.
lining up his
Yeah, I'm just
sidekicks
gonna
from
just
the
block 'em all.
from the loading bay. Yep. And Trey having no
Okay.
choice but to block them
So
because
you
they
want-
all get
So
buffed
you
from
unstun
Captain
Lois Lane
America.
and Captain America that turn.
Yeah.
Okay. Yep. I'll block them all.
Trey's gonna block them
Everybody
all.
gets knocked out. Well, yeah. So
can't
what's
afford
your
to take
Lois Lane
much
at?
more
2-2?
damage.
2-2. Did you want
Yeah.
her to die or do you want her to
Yeah.
live?
I want to knock everybody out.
Kill him with
Okay.
fire.
He wants to knock everybody
So
out.
I'll prep 4, and actually I can only prep these 2 because I have an empty bag. So,
Yep.
turn
Yikes.
to you.
So again,
Alright,
the
let's see if we
ally
get
keyword on
anything
Lois
exciting
Lane
here.
is including her in this
did-
sidekick fury
one
that
chair.
we're seeing on Walrus's team.
So Robbie, not to interrupt, Robbie, did you gain a life for a sidekick being fielded on Trey's side that turn?
Did he field a sidekick?
Well, White Tiger Global was used.
Oh yeah. I've never used the Falcon.
It never matters.
No, Dora. It doesn't matter. No,
Yeah,
yeah, so we'll just take that life gain and we'll ignore the last 2 turns that you've done.
Okay.
Okay, I just had another horrible roll. I'm not not going
So
for
Trey
a
is
sidekick.
man. These chair malfunctions are just killing it. They are
Yeah.
killing Trey's potential here.
I just want to self-destruct at this point.
Trey wanting to bow out of the match,
Yeah,
throw the
can't buy
talon, but
Phoenix Force
hey, here at the
Magneto.
WDA,
Should've been
we
really
play. We say
exciting.
play it through, folks.
Play it out,
Play it
folks.
It just makes you ask both.
You want to play it
re-roll
to
our
the end.
dice.
Oh, it's
You want to
re-roll
get that
it.
knockout.
Should've everything.
You want to get that count
It's
going
terrible.
by the ref.
I'll buy a Wolverine.
Trey's gonna buy Wolverine, which is a nice compliment to the Colossus that's already in his bag.
And
Yup. You know, if he was a real man though, he'd go for that Phoenix
Gotcha.
Force.
Well, he's
Magneto.
only Trey
He
half,
did
so-
mention it. He was like, I want to buy Phoenix
back
Force.
So
awesome.
I mean, one good thing though in Trey's bag is
You'll
he
get it
does
back here
have
in a
one of those
second,
Booker
yeah.
T actions. So,
you could KO your things to prevent
like
it.
in theory,
Oh yeah.
he could line some things up here to clear field strategically with some stats, especially in
There's that word
conjunction
again.
with the.
I don't think that
My
word
dog
means
is
what you think it
snoring
means.
so loud.
What's that?
That's your dog?
No,
Yeah.
I was a
That's
joke on
impressive. How big is your
strategically
dog?
because you were using that
She's
on
a
Friday to explain the
normal-sized
slower
bulldog.
marbles.
Yes.
That makes more sense. Like,
Well,
bulldogs,
with
that'll
Trey
do it.
having so many chairs
speaking of
and
that'll
a
do it.
Booker T, he
Oh,
could
God.
stun stuff,
For your sidekicks.
then knock it out
Yep.
with the
Field
second
those and then
action.
6 damage.
That is
All
actually
right.
very true.
But the
and
game's
send them all
over.
back.
Good
But the
game.
game's over.
Good game, good sir.
Well played, fellas.
Ugh.
Trey, sorry your chairs didn't you couldn't set
Wasn't
up the
just
chair
chairs,
the chair
it was
effective.
nothing.
Yeah, exactly.
Didn't happen.
Trey, Ross and I were just talking about it in the booth, but your Baron Zeno, sir, it doesn't work the way you think it does with Chair Smash, the basic action.
Because they're continuous.
Actions,
Yeah. No, you can use it whenever because whenever I use the. Oh crap! You use it when you put it into the.
Yeah. So you could trigger a tune and then send it to prep if you want, but you wouldn't get the chair effect.
Son of a.
But you could
biscuit.
use it on the Booker T. You could use it on the Booker T one, which is actually really effective once you have all those chairs.
But it's not nearly as fun. I also read Reddit Tilly wrong, where I thought I could switch her from an energy side to an action side, but it's pretty much the opposite.
To like always
So none
always
of my
get
team
action.
does what it's supposed to do.
Well, it was
Right.
funny. It was funny because we were talking about what the biggest flex was, and we were saying the biggest flex would be if somebody bought all their chairs and then reached across the table and bought all their opponent's chairs, and then a turn later you just went for it.
Well, I think I might be the only person that is actually trying to play the chairs, the table, like the chair and
The table and chairs match.
No one else, at least that I've seen so
That's
far,
hilarious.
is actually trying to do anything with it.
I really
It
wanted.
turns out I don't know how.
I really wanted the Booker T to come through your bag because we haven't got to see that yet tonight, but
Right.
unfortunate.
I know.
But you know,
All
thanks
right,
for being
well-
so thematic, Robbie. Your sidekick shenanigans, that was
Oh gosh, it just choked me out.
it was so good, especially because the lowest lane. At first, I was like, "What the heck is the lowest lane doing?" And I was like, "Oh, sidekick. I get it now." No, I dig that. I love it. And it's funny that you
Bunch of
mentioned.
shit I've never played before. It's like,
That's-
let's see what this happens.
I was just about to say, it's funny that you said during the game, like, "Oh, sorry, I've never played this card. I don't know how it works." It's like, that's what we're here for, you know? Just pick some weird stuff you've never played with and see what happens. But